First of all, the right honourable gentleman mentioned the announcement that's been made by Nissan. I think for this House it's important to recognise that Nissan have confirmed that none of the current 7,000 jobs at the plant will be lost. They remain committed to the UK, and indeed they will be making more capital will be invested in Sunderland than was originally planned in 2016. The right honourable gentleman asked me about progress on alternative arrangements and asked whether these were going to be put before the European Commission. Can I remind him what I said in my statement, which was, yesterday my right honourable friend, the Secretary of State for exiting the European Union, met with Michel Barnier to discuss the ideas put forward by the Alternative Arrangements Working Group, comprised of a number of my honourable and right honourable friends. I think that answers his question. He talked about Labour's proposal. I referenced the issue of the customs union in my statement. But of course he also talks about being a member of the single market. Being a member of the single market means accepting free movement. One of the things that people voted for when they voted to leave the European Union was to bring an end to free movement, and that is what this government will deliver. He asked about dates for the process for votes that are going to take place in this House. I set those out in my statement as well. He referenced businesses quite a lot. Of course, businesses backed the deal, and he talks. They did. He talked about uncertainty. Of course, the best way to end uncertainty is to vote for a deal. And he talked about running down the clock. No, I wanted to have this sorted before Christmas. I bought a deal back from the rest of Christmas.
Order! Mr. Matheson, I have nurtured for a long time an ambition to see you become a statesman. I think you are threatening that prospect by these noisy gesticulations. Calm, Buddha-like. The Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The deal was negotiated before Christmas, so I wasn't in. It's not me who's trying to run down the clock. And it's no good Labour members who voted against the deal pointing their fingers across the House. Every time somebody votes against a deal, the risk of no deal increases. And the right honourable gentleman talked about acting in the national interest. Yes, we should be acting in the national interest, and the national interest is in getting a deal agreed with this Parliament, through this Parliament. That is why we are working with the European Union in everything that we're doing. And the right honourable gentleman made several references in his response to the issues of businesses and the issue of jobs and of protecting jobs. The deal we negotiated with the European Union, we're going back to deal with this issue of the backstop, but the deal we've negotiated, the political declaration that sets out the future, is a deal that protects jobs. And the one thing that we know would threaten jobs in this country would be a Labour government.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.